Hello everyone, welcome to ST Model Cars. In this video, I would like to show you this 1/18 scale Lamborghini Temerario, and this is made by Maisto. I picked this up from Costco for $20. At this time, at least, and I'm sure Maisto will release more colors in the future, but the two available colors are this matte blue and an orange, like a gloss orange. And somehow, I'm not much into matte color models usually, whether that's actually the real car or the scale models. But for some reason, I think the matte blue looks really good in this Temerario, and so I picked one up. But just a word of warning, because this is a matte service, it actually showcases every imperfection in the service, right? So when I went to Costco, I actually opened the box. I opened 4 of them, and I had to look for one that's the best, right? And I wish I took a picture just to show you guys, but the one model I look at has like an imperfection, like a blemish that's pretty obvious right here in the edge of the hood. Other one has like a blemish right here in this area. So when you look at this, if you have a chance to take a look at a few units at Costco, just make sure you take a careful look, right? Just to make sure you don't see any imperfections that will be kind of bothersome, right? And especially, again, like I said, this is a matte color, so it will showcase those even more than the gloss. So, okay, let's take a closer look at this car, the Temerario. Headlights, to show you the headlights, I'm going to open the front, I guess. So open here. So the lens actually goes all the way up here, right? And then if you take a closer look at the headlights, you will see the 2 LED reflectors or projectors, I guess, and they're just painted silver to simulate the lights. And when you close the front, right, it only shows a slit of it, which gives the Temerario a very aggressive look, the signature look of it, right? And then down here, there's the hexagonal daytime running light, and then you have the black lower fascia here, right, with Temerario license plate. So here's the front look of it, and you got the Lamborghini logo here, right? And let's take a look at inside the front one more time. So it's not carpeted, but it's pretty decent details, right? Got the dog-like hinges here, okay, and underneath the lid is not painted or anything like that. You got the windshield wiper here, right? They're molded as a separate unit in the base of the windshield, and no sunroof or carbon fiber roof or anything like that, right? And here's the side view of the Temerario. You got the front side marker here, a clear side marker. You got the rear side marker here as well by the wheels, right? And you have the Temerario emblem here on the bottom. Taking a closer look at the wheel and tires, you can see the pretty intricate pattern, and this is replicated pretty well actually by Maisto, right? You have the brake caliper back here that says Lamborghini, and you get the brake rotor as well. Same with the rear. Let's take a look at underneath the car. So there's nothing much to see here. Everything is kind of under this carbon fiber pattern. Everything is flat, which kind of mimics the real car. But one thing I want to say about this model is when I bought this, and I think this is not just my copy, it's true for every one of this Maisto Temerario. When you set the car down originally, the wheel actually kind of collapsed. It has like a very excessive slop, right? So as soon as you drop it, the wheels just have like this very negative cambers. So I kind of had to modify this a little bit. I took the car apart, and I don't know if you can see it, I put a spacer right there, right, between the brake rotor and the spindle, and as well as I put some shims on the front spindle, to prevent this from collapsing. So now if you set the car down, right, the wheels actually stays pretty straight, and it actually does rolls pretty well. I mean, I admit it's rolls a little bit tighter than the original version, but you know, I think this is pretty decent, right? But if you look at it, like if I set it up and down like this, right, kind of move the car around, you don't see the wheels kind of collapses and wobbles excessively, right? I think the small modification kind of makes the car feels a little bit more expensive, I guess, if I can say that, you know. So, okay. You got the triangular window here in the front, right? And then you have the mirrors that is painted like half black at the bottom, and the top half is the body color. Taking a closer look at the rear window here, you can see this carbon fiber accent here by the rear glass, right? And you have the intake here, which is not perforated, you know, on the side. And you also have this intake here on the side of the door, right? This is not the scissor doors, right? There's a conventional door here for the Temerario. Let me move the camera closer. You can get a better look at the interior. I would say it's kind of somewhat crude. It's not carpeted and it's very plasticky. So I was thinking about actually respraying the interior and kind of give it like a two-tone color. And if I end up doing that, I'll post a separate video for it. But for now, this is what the interior looks like. So this is the passenger side, and you can see this decal that simulates the screen kind of peels off already. Bummer. Okay, hopefully it stays there. Okay, and you can see the HVAC and the infotainment screen in the center there, right? The start-stop button, and the shifter in the center there, and here's the bucket seat. Okay. Let me show you the driver's side of the Temerario. So here's the driver's side here, right? You can see the decal there, the IP panel, the steering wheel with the Lamborghini logo in the center. So overall, it's just an okay interior. I mean, it's nothing to write home about. But again, the point of this car is that it has such a great shelf presence, right? So even if the interior is kind of mediocre, I think it's somewhat forgiven. Okay. Let me put the camera back here in the stand, and then let's take a closer look at the rear. So looking at the back here, you got the taillights. It's all red taillights here, right? You got the exhaust here, which unfortunately a bit, you know, looks very toy-ish, right? It's not, you know, it's not like a true or anything like that. It's just a molded flat plastic, you know. And then you have this black part as part of the rear fascia, and the third brake light here. Okay, the kind of the signature look of the Temerario is that you know, like the body work actually exposed a lot of the rear wheels, so it does kind of have that Batman car, the Batmobile look, if you look at it from the rear, right? Which some people may like it, some people may not, but it kind of grows on me, you know. So, and then here's the engine compartment, right? So this is the V8 engine. It's not the V10 like the Huracan, right? So you know, this is the V8 hybrid powertrain now. And the detail in the engine is pretty sparse, and you know, the fact that it doesn't help too that it's all like monochrome, like there's no other colors other than black, so it just looks very plasticky, you know. But again, for the price, I think it's quite acceptable. Okay. And here's the driver's side of the Temerario. And yeah, for me personally, I think it's, you know, for $20, I have nothing to lose, and it's definitely worth the $20. And I love the look of the Temerario. You know, I think the new look is very clean and it's very aggressive. So my hope is that Maisto will release new colors going forward. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, feel free to post them in the comment section. Much appreciated if you can subscribe to the channel and like the video. And I hope you enjoyed the review of this Maisto Lamborghini Temerario. I will see you in my next video, and thanks for watching.